Here on the transit bus, right?
Yes.
And we're here at the Daydreamer Conference with 3,000 girls. And I met some new friends here that are going to talk about what it is that they do.
Hi, my name is Tanya. I'm a trucking and coach technician at the TTC. I do bus maintenance, repairs, and inspections.
Hey, I'm Nadia. I am a light rail vehicle technician apprentice. So I'm on my way to becoming a tech on the streetcars.
My name is Zoe and I am a trucking coach apprentice. So I'm working toward getting my license and becoming a trucking coach tech.
Oh my goodness, this is amazing. So I want to start with you. What made you decide like this is what you wanted to do? How did you get into this?
It's such a long story, but I've always loved taking things apart, even as a kid with my toys. Initially, it was as a woman, pushed to going to university. I did get my degree. I came out with student debt, and all the jobs are low entry-level positions. Then I was like, maybe it's time, after doing what I was expected to do, doing something that I wanted to do. I went through a co-op program, which gave me an opportunity to work with Volvo. They liked my ambition, and then they forwarded that on to the Volkswagen. I got my license as an automotive service technician, and then I figured I could do this again, and I applied to the TTC to get into the coach and truck business. TTC is a great employer for longevity, for safety, and through that apprenticeship program where they trained me and paid me as I was learning, I fully got licensed.
Oh, that's so awesome. What about you? So you say you're an apprentice.
Yeah.
So what made you decide to go on this route? Was yours like similar to hers?
Well, I did always have that in me where I wanted to take things apart and put it back together. So that's kind of I think maybe a general theme with all of us. I immediately didn't know that I was interested in trades necessarily. I started off in the arts field. So I was a producer, video commercial producer for 10 years, and then with changes in that industry decided to get into the trades because I wanted something that was more stable. So I went from a full different career, total different world, started an electrical apprenticeship, and the pay grades were not quite as high in the beginning, and making rent meet wasn't really working. So I looked into the TTC, and it's an amazing apprenticeship program because it keeps you fully employed and paid while you're going off to those sections of school. And that was able to offer me such a better opportunity.
Awesome.
Yeah.
So now you said that you kind of left the arts to go into this.
Yes.
But do you find that maybe some of the arts that you brought with you into this?
Absolutely. I would say because I did a crazy, career shift from art to personal training for a little bit to becoming a mechanic or technician, I definitely see some of that, like attention to detail, angles, stuff like that. Just understanding how things work. The body is similar to mechanics, and same with art. It's just that fine detail. You can find art in anything you do.
Zoe, so this is your second year at Daydreamer.
Yes, it is.
And now you just got hired.
Yeah.
So tell us about your journey.
So all throughout my childhood, I never knew what I wanted to do. I switched up between firefighter, rock star, the normal stuff, but I could never figure out what I liked. And then in grade 10, I took shop class just to know the basics of automotive, just in case I get stuck on the side of the road with a flat tire. And it just clicked. I realized I love working with my hands, and I really love working on cars. So in grade 11, I took the opportunity to take co-op at Active Green and Ross to further my mechanical knowledge. I love that as well. And then this year in February, I did the TDSB OEAP Step to Transportation program with the TTC. And I realized I loved it so much. I learned so much. I made so many new friends. I learned so many opportunities. And I applied for the Front of the Line program, which is where they hire students straight out of high school into apprenticeships. So I got hired in July, and now I've been a first-year apprentice ever since, and I've had so much fun.
That is so awesome! Congratulations! So what's one advice that you want to tell girls today if they're thinking about engineering or anything like that? What's one advice you want to give them?
I would like to say, don't be intimidated by the fact that most of these fields, like the trades, engineering, they're all male dominated, because we can do the exact same thing men can, and we can do it probably even better. And that fear should not stop us from doing what we love.
Yeah, I would echo definitely what Zoe said, but also get out there and realize that you can do these kinds of things, and don't think that you need to hide your femininity or who you are just because you need to fit into a male-dominated trade. if you're a girly girl, be a girly girl. You can do that at the TTC because you can do the work just the same as anyone else. We have all this accessibility to be able to lift things with crane. It's not about manning up, it's just being who you are.
I agree with everything these ladies said. I think what I'll add though is when you're young and you're in co-op programs, take advantage of that just so you can have that experience, see where your skills and talents lay, any courses that you can get involved in. Just try and explore, learn what your skill set is, what your interest is, because a lot of the times we have no idea the venues that are available to us, and if you open those doors and just seek, you'll find a lot of things there.
You got your advice, folks. Thank you so much, you guys. I really appreciate it.